first. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. The point on fatigue. So you have revels. Okay, you don't have sinks. That's a difference. In fact, oh no, there's sinks. I'm completely blind. Um, we're gonna jam mostly full pile. And yeah, no, sorry, I was missing them. Would you run Nebula or uh, the Flail Scepter into Dori? Flail Scepter. Okay. Oh yeah, start off with a bang with the Supremacy. I can just block this for 8. It doesn't have go again currently. And they got Hood. Uh, cool. Maybe that's what I need to change moons into. Back into Bounding Demigons. Steelblade Shunt in this economy? Do I just take this? Because if I go Tunic, Mouse Guys, Flail, well, definitely end with Rune Chance. Yeah, this feels like a safe 6 to take. If they pop bolters here, so be it. Okay. Sweet. Alright, this turn. This turn's a big time setup turn. 6. If it hits, go again. Sure, you got me. Need to not let him get a counter. Oh no, my incantation, it's so exposed. Three go again, floating 1. So the most they can get off of a single resource is +4. So if I block for 7, if I block for 7, then we're good. I think I want to wait until I can do more. This isn't throwing that 12 isn't winning me this game. This hand is worth taking a bit of damage, I think. Oh, and especially 4. Okay. Tunic, incantation, puppetry. Actually, no, I do pay a life, because if the physical hits and I hit a 2-gate, I'm popping that off, or a bounding. Ooh, little doggy. Alright. 3. They're so good. I'm really scared that this card's going to end up a 9 of. Five more. They're on Tunic. So this could be 9. Or I could dot block. Let them get... Let them get a thingy. Yeah. Dude. Come on. Mother effing Twinning Blade. Well, so now it's just saving life. Because it only gains it the first time it hits. Or... no. Banshee is fine. Enough of my game, like, so we're down so many cards that sometimes a few extra cards worth of breathing room is pretty valuable. Alright, 4 and 9 with go again. Flail to follow. Oh, sure. Oh yeah. Not exactly how I'm looking for these defense reactions to appear, but... One, two. Arsenal's another one. No. I need to not get in trouble with blood debt. So we're going to beseech and not pay life. And we're going to send 2 and 9. taking 9. Alright, well that's a little terrifying. Okay. Man, we're betting big on this Dawn Blade. I've got to reduce. I'll go to 3 rune chance at the start of the turn. So I think I block 7. Block exactly 7 and have reduced to cover. Okay. Did not expect it to be nothing. Boo. 1, 2, 3. So I have to block with 2 cards. Send this. So block, block. Okay. Now we're talking. So pass. We need that rune chant. Because we are... Can I do what I want to do? If I banish this, 2, 3, 4... Arsenal red putrid stirrings? I suppose there's worse arsenals. Oh, no. I can just be not a dummy. And I can envelop, pitching putrid, pay no life, mob skies, 4 and 9 with go again into flail. How dare they be holding a blue? They take 1. We get the rest of the cards. You giving me Tunic? That's huge. That rune chant is huge. here. We just block 3. And I can send... Yeah, fresh incantation and send delight. No tunic resource next turn. This takes 2 cards. Unless they have another... if they have a shunt, that would be fortuitous. I also accept 2 cards. Man, I need... I need to go again or something. I could have made a 3rd rune champ, but that's not actually great. So we will do this gate to tax the hand. I didn't want to use the sync there. I don't like the rest of that hand supporting cast wasn't good enough, right? Because if we don't hit exactly a good non-attack action, then the sync doesn't look great. I like this scenario reasonably well. I think we are all out of reduces, though. Yes, we are. Pitching a red to Dawnblade. How many mobs guys do I got left? 1, 2. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of my go against cards used. 9. So I can always just hard cast one of these. Like this is a 7 hard casting. That's pretty good. Okay. Set 2 and 7. This is where I like Vanta Banshee, because there's a real chance we either get Tunic, or they are around to another. Okay, so I get to shunt. Alright, well we still took 3 cards. Alright, this. Okay, this is 3. It's definitely just 3. I can, on my turn, I have to banish banishing rival. Alright, I need to arsenal this mobs, guys, I think. This game is super tight. Actually, I can make a third rune chant here with Tunic, which unlocks the Deathly Whale. Oh, we caught reds. Holy cow. We caught some reds. No damage was dealt. Flail gets Tunic. Holy crap, this game is freaking tight. Oh no! Alright, let's hope we catch him on something awkward again. So if we go there, incantation down. We'll see what they pitch. Okay, they pitched a yellow, so that makes Scepter of Pain. Take another card. Ugh. Do I want a Scepter of Pain? Oh, no. I'm a fool. We got this. So we break the chain, pitch our 2 to grasp, and we flail. 1-on-1. If they have a sigil, they got it. Hell yeah. That was a fucking sweet game to end on. Man. 12 hours. 12 hours in. I'm going to have to go back at some point and look at how many games I played today. Oh, man. Good stuff. Fab's great. Turns out my tolerance for playing this game is pretty high. Sorry, that's my list, not your list. Yeah, it took me a second to get there. So much of it, the correct line was dependent on what they did, right? If they pitched a blue, then suddenly nothing arcane related made sense to do, or rather, that made Scepter completely wrong. But once they pitched a yellow, arcane was golden. And even if we couldn't afford to pay a life to flail, once they pitch a yellow, Scepter is taking their fourth card at least. We really just needed to find one more thing to force through damage. But yeah, this deck is sweet. I think the core is uh, a lot like the well established lists. Um, Putrid Stirrings didn't seem, obviously one game sample size, so disclaimer on everything like that. But the core of this deck is really solid, right? Sinks and reduces seem great. A couple revels seem phenomenal. That playing this made me miss Bounding Demagon, and I think they're probably going to come back into my list. Maybe we'll just. I am interested to see if I cut the. Oh, let's try and set up to go big over Bravo. I do want to try to see if I can execute the Nebula Blade plan into Bravo again. There's also a different sort of package that you can bring in against Bravo that would be um, Unhallowed Rites and what is it? Howl from Beyond. So you just recur your howls with those Unhallowed Rites, and they might not. You can eventually punch through. But yeah, no, I think your list is great. I have no notes outside of my own personal not loving Putrid Stirrings. But yeah, I mean it's rock solid. But awesome. All right, that does it. This is gonna bring an end to the 12-hour stream. Thank you so much for everyone who hung out today. It was very fun. Thanks for the new people who subbed. Thanks for the old people who subbed. 2024, we're going to be doing more of this. It's going to be live on Twitch, but all the VODs are still going to end up on YouTube. We're going to try that at least for a while, and if if Twitch just ends up having zero traction, we'll revert if it makes sense. But yeah, go ahead and send me your list with Sonata too. I have my new Sonata list here as well. Nothing too crazy, just Blessing, Galaxia, Looming, Incantations. Nothing really out of the ordinary aside from that. I think there's a world where you end up heavier on auras once Galaxia is in, but we'll just have to play and see how it feels. I am not going to the Battle Hardened in Cincinnati this weekend. It is, yeah, I just need a little more time away from the game. This was, a big surge all at once, but Galaxia. Okay, and then our auras are Looming Dooms, Incantation, Galaxia, and Looming Doom. I guess, so I would say, I feel like you want two more, at least two more auras in your deck than you have tutors for auras, right? Because if you're not bringing in Looming Doom, consistently, then, the risk of, one or two of these coming after you've seen most of your incantations is very real. Which is why I literally have one Blessing of the Occult just as a hedge into that. And then a Looming Doom that's basically effectively a core card in the deck for the moment to make sure that we have adequate amount of auras, and just the threat of Looming Doom is real, right? If you pitch a Looming Doom early and your opponent just knows that it's there, it's pretty good. Yeah, I think that makes perfect sense. Yeah, as long as you're at least a couple more incantations than tutors, I think you're in great shape. And yeah, this looks Very, very similar to mine. Putrid Strings is a difference. And then Sinks versus Sigils, that's matter of preference, and then also a matter of what decks you specifically want the D-Reacts for, right? If you're bringing D-Reacts to mess with Bolton and Phi, Sigil gains a lot of points, but I think Sink is just better into Ranger and Guardian. Just the hard 4 breakpoint is nice, but yeah, this is great. This is super, very, very similar to what I'll be looking at. Oh, this list has a lot less Mob Brains guys in it too. Interesting. So 28 plus 52. Yep. All right. Cool. Yeah. No, I think Vinny Bobby Sonata. Yeah, I think interesting times for us Vynnset fans in the not too distant future. I don't know that we're magically gonna, you know, we didn't get a new weapon, but I think Galaxia is a pretty real card. And yeah, the more consistency is incredibly powerful. Just look at, you know, Death Dealer draw 1 card per turn makes a deck that's 50-50 ratios and hoping you hit top stick stuff well. And yeah. No, Goyle's got uh, good opinions, although they've been pretty deep in the sauce lately. They're kind of all over the place. Though I am kind of on board with looking at like a one of Art of War again, just as a singular combat trick. Works with Tunic, can get you a go wider turn, and especially if I'm gonna go back to Bounding Demigons as well. So yeah, I think the deck will be real. We've still got to solve the Bravo problem as far as being able to beat something like that consistently, but uh, yeah, I think Heavy Hitters is going to be cool. Um, and last but not least, KO. Where are you at, KO? Come here. I can't find the post. New KO is going to be cool. I don't know if he's going to be good, but he's definitely going to be cool. Going to be a very aggressive brute. 1 weapon zone. You want to discard frequently because it gets you points of damage. You want to discard because your 1 weapon is Mandible Claw and it's going to give you go again. The new keyword that they unveiled right here, beat chest. This is going to be this card's going to be important. Excuse me. Maybe not this card specifically, but the beat chest mechanic is super powerful for brute, right? So face value, this is a brute come to fight, right? You don't have to do anything else. You just pay 1 plus 3 to your. Actually, it's better than come to fight because it can buff your weapon, which is amazing. If you beat your chest as well, discard a card. You get 2 more damage for your trouble. You will get your might token from KO, and your stuff will be turned on. And more importantly, beat chest as an additional cost, you may discard a card with 6 or more power. You choose. There's no randomness here. So this is new territory for brute. Even less random than normal. But yeah, we'll see if KO can put it together. I think this will be a popular hero for people to try and figure out. We'll see what cards come in the set, but there's lots of brewing to be done, that's for sure. And yeah, I'm excited for Heavy Hitters. I won't be at Battle Hard in Cincinnati. I will be at the Calling in Hartford in February. So looking forward to that. Get to play a sealed Calling. Fingers crossed that Heavy Hitter Sealed is just continues to improve upon past sealed format quality. we'll go with. But no, I think it looks cool. And honestly, everybody having weapons is going to be a really refreshing, right? Especially after a couple sets in a row where one or more people didn't have a weapon that they could just always swing with. So, yeah, again, thanks for hanging out. This is 12 hours and almost 20 minutes now, and it's been great. So I'm gonna be signing off now. Last stream of the year. Uh, Good chance I'm back on, next Tuesday, but it'll probably be on Twitch. So I'll put a link to that in the description here. It's also just on my channel page if you want to find it. But yeah, looking forward to another year of Fab ahead, and thanks everyone for hanging out. Happy New Year from the Debonastery Dojo. See ya.